So it's not a eventful story. It's just something that we can all learn from both sides. This and also etiquette in a sense. So I come in, making my way on down, heading to the Keys. This time I decided not to fly. I decided to road trip it. So on my way down, I was like, let me stop by Tampa. So what you're looking at here is Tampa Hardrock. So I stopped by. I didn't have much cash on me because I didn't plan on playing or anything like that. So I only had a little less than $1,000 on me. So I was like, I can't play big, so I'm just gonna sit down at a $25 table and have at it for an hour or two. So I found magically I always get lucky like this most of the time. All the tables were full, but I was able to walk up and sit down at a very empty table. Looked pretty fresh. So I sit down, I have one good hand to myself, and then someone comes up. And I didn't mean to say it like that as in if I was annoyed, because I'm not. I'm actually one of those people that if people come up and they're like, can I play? I'm like, yeah, man, come on in. And I'm like, oh, I can wait. And I was like, man, you don't have to. You can come in. That's how I am. So, yeah, he came in. He sat down. And right off the back, now, it is his money, and I was not going to tell this guy how to play. The only thing I can do is just sort of change what I do. So he comes in. He doesn't know what's going on, and he automatically opens up two hands. That's not a smart move nor a good move for multiple reasons. Number one, it's a new table you're at. You don't know what's going on. You don't know how the hands are coming. Again, I know I used to talk about this more when it comes to poker, about the patterns. There's also patterns in blackjack. There are patterns. And I think that's sort of what besides the knowledge, I think that's what distinguishes a amateur versus someone that takes it more serious. But he hops in, he automatically opens up two hands, and it's just not going good at all. And instead of him just finally closing the hand, he doesn't. He keeps up with two hands. And it was sort of annoying to watch. It's always annoying to watch that. Like, and then when the thing that really ticks is when they start complaining. It's like, okay, if you're gonna sit down, you don't know what's going on. You open up two hands, and you're losing, and you're losing, and you're losing, and you still leave two hands open. Why are you complaining? You have the option to pull a hand or add another hand, and that's the smartest move you can make. So when you get to a table and it's brand new, don't just get there and start doing silly shit. Feel for the table. Be respectful for other players. That's all I'm asking and saying. Now, the second part of it, which I told myself, no, I got to get the hell up out of here, is I realized he didn't know how to play. He was standing on 15s and 16s. Again, I can't tell him how to play, but a lot of the times when he was doing that, if he would have just hit, he would have won, and the table would have, and it would have bust. The house would have bust, and so we all would have won. At that time, it was just me and him. Now, there was a third player. I did get up and leave, and I came right back, and there was a third player. So the same thing. Instead of him, it goes good for like one or two hands, and then after that, it just goes bad. And again, instead of him opening up another hand or even closing another hand, because he was sort of at the end where he could do that, he didn't. And compounding his knowledge of not knowing how to play, I told myself, nope, I got to get the hell up out of here. So I did. Now, I did break my rule because I was only going to do a $25 table, but I wound up going to a $50 table, and glad I did that. Now, that's the second teachable moment. If something's not going good, don't force it. Just get the hell up and leave. Either leave or go to a new table. And that's what I did. So I started off with, I had less than 1,000 on me. I put 140 on the table, and then I wind up losing majority of that and only had like $25 left. So then I bought in with another 120, and so I was in for like 260. I was not like 260. I was in for 260. But when I finally left that table, I was only down $130 something. But glad I did, because what I left with was like $120 something, and I went to a $50 table, which that's where I sort of broke my rule. But then I ran that up to $6,000. So I hope this helps somebody. I hope this helps a lot of people. Just table etiquette, and I really wouldn't consider that table etiquette. Well, yeah, I would consider it under table etiquette, but also just being mindful, because we're all there to win. We're not there just to give them our money.